I think I should inform Karma of the merger. I don't know if she'll want a copy of the book, but I'm sure she'll have ender chests, which will be fine. Elle is sleeping, so let's hope that stays that way. Just because I'm worried I'll have business to attend to, and I don't know if she should be there. Might go the castle. Oh, they made actual... There's actual wanted posters. If longer messages, updates in this book, please don't sign the book so others... Oh, I understand. I think I'm just gonna go and see Karma's around, but I also want to see if Sparrow is around. They've got message chair? Wait, hold on. Sit in I'm sitting in the chair for a message. Nothing is happening. Oh my goodness. Why is Sparrow's house just covered in boxes everywhere? Alrighty then. Karma says she's at home, so I'm gonna go see her. I don't know if she had a chance to work on Fang's arm since I talked to him. I think the best way to go is this way. Hey. Hello. I was just waiting here because I did take a walk around, but then I also was like, well, I should just wait.
Fair enough. I was just, down near my storage where all my stuff is.
Oh, see, I didn't go that far. That's probably why I didn't find you.
What did you need to speak with me about?
Well, first of all, the merger documents were signed.
That's good.
Yeah, and it will probably be put into the law book, or we'll update the actual document itself. I'm realizing I should have put everyone in there, but I just had kind of the prince and princesses sign the agreement of the document, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But I wanted you to be the councilwoman for the Nether.
I would be honored to do that.
Awesome. So you will... Technically, your title never changes because you still went by Lady Karma.
I did.
So you will be Lady Karma of the Nether. Yippee!
Yes, it doesn't feel like much changed. I guess my biggest change is no longer being Princess Consort of Elven, but I never really went by that title anyway.
Yeah, you also needed you don't need to have one, but you are entitled to an advisor should you want one. I was assuming that it would probably be Fang, but he's offered to be Anna's advisor as well. And I told him that he is more than welcome to do that, even if it's just like temporary until she finds someone. But he's got a lot on his plate, so I'm not sure if that it's a great idea, but
I will ask of him then, mainly because he's supposed to be your advisor, and I feel like if he's advising too many people, then it's not really advising at that. He has sway over 3 members.
Yeah.
So I will.
That's
I'll have to think over who I ask. It's most likely I'll towards Lucario, but Lillian I guess is also an option.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I know Lillian also expressed that she wouldn't mind becoming a knight at some point. I've kind of avoided giving her knightship just because she does have the kids, and I know I ask a lot of Lucario, so I don't want to have to be pulling her away as well. But I think everyone should benefit from at least some knight training, which I think I'll get Fang to train all of the knights that are now under one banner, and I can give you a copy of the document if you want. I'd need a book.
I do. There's that one.
Oh, do you have an ender chest?
Somewhere.
I know there's one by the rooms.
Then.
So. Oh, here. Let me do this, get the copy. Here is your copy.
Thank you.
Fang. Oh, go ahead.
I think we would benefit from having people, especially given the blight and the hostile mobs that have been present. I think people may have gotten a little too laxed. Training would help them. And I just received a missive regarding something that you asked me to do a couple days ago. And you asked me to help Sarah advisor Cirrus.
Yes.
I had left her a letter, and she has responded and saying, I've received your letter. I'm free to meet you as soon as this occurs. I do have Atlas with me if that is okay.
I kind of expected
would they
nothing
be
less.
permitted? I don't trust myself to be able to adequately help her in the overworld because I don't have needed materials there, so I wanted to inquire about having them come here.
That's fine. Let me grab my extra telepasses and I can come with you, or I can go grab them myself if you want to stay here and get them to kind of telepass but not grab the waystone as we've done for Theo and Marina in the past when they've come to visit Sylph.
Yes, that sounds fine, and I will come with you.
All right.
I'll probably stay at the nether side of the portal. But they do say it's raining if we want to wait for the rain to clear. Or she says I'm free as rain clears. I guess she's also waiting for the rain.
Okay. That's fine. We can wait for the rain. Once you let her know that, I know you didn't get a chance the other day when he came to speak to you about it with his arm, but since then, has Fang come to...
He has not.
You sent that to me.
Oh. Let me just take...
Oh, good.
real quick. I have his arm ready. It just needs him to sit in front of me and for me to re-equip it and take off his old one and clean.
Okay. I'll get on his
I
ass
got
about that.
a bit before the merge meeting. I got preoccupied with some other things and couldn't see to him or see to the meeting.
That's all right. I get everything in that document is probably what you need to know. We're going to be making a laws book together. So I think it would be beneficial to have you there. Fang also signed under the document. Not relinquishing, but allowing Kamitran to be under like the regions that I now rule over.
Okay.
But it's his, and it is, I don't have really jurisdiction over it. Obviously, if it's something that's like detrimental, like someone's trying to like, start shit there, then I would have, I could help and step in, but it's a collaborative thing. But Kamitran is his. He just signed it under a region that is protected by me.
Understood. I think it does good to have protection, especially if it's just one town that can't defend themselves against the kingdom very well. They are heading to the Elven Waystone if you're open to meeting them there, and I'll head to the portal.
Okay. I can do. Hello.
Hello.
How are you both?
Good.
I think,
Sickly.
yeah, under certain circumstances, I think as good as can be.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Well, I expected nothing less of you to come. I just need to brief you both.
Okay.
I am going to give you my personal telepass. I require it back once I bring you back to the overworld. But obviously that is something that we will figure out as your treatment goes on. You might need to stay in the Nether. I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh.
It's up to Karma and kind of how, not permanently, I just mean by way of during your treatment, she might request you to stay.
Okay.
So we will decide kind of what is to come of that, but I will obviously require these telepasses back once they're not being used.
Okay.
I'm going to take you to the only portal that is active. I ask that you do not grab the waystones that are there, and you simply use the telepasses to go to and from me and the planes.
That's understandable.
We will walk to Karma's lab. She will meet us and she will be meeting us by the portal. And then we will go to her lab and we will try and figure out something.
Okay.
Right? There you go. And there you go.
Yes.
Wait a few seconds and then come to me.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to enter. I am giving you permission. Karma will be waiting on the other side. However, if you would like me to go first, I understand. But I would feel more comfortable if you went first.
That's
I can be
completely
effective.
fair. Oh, it makes noises.
All right. I'm going to go to the keep, and then you can come to me.
Okay.
You all know Karma, obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
Greetings.
Hello.
Behind you is the keep.
Oh, wow.
If you would like a brief look, I don't mind showing. We have our town close by, as well as Karma's lab. But
Okay.
this is the front of it, and back there we have a hall/ballroom area with some offices and libraries and quarters and that. And otherwise, this is our courtyard.
This place is massive. And beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
This section of the keep has stood for a long time, whereas the new addition has been recently added by everyone here within the Nether as a group effort, led by Lillian. She has a beautiful eye for design. We have our botanical garden that way. Those are all the overworld plants that have been gifted to us or that we have held on to for centuries. And this is the ballroom. We don't host many balls, so if someone is to see it other than us, I don't mind it being you two.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
I-
This, again, by Lillian's design. We just did it. Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm in awe. That chandelier is wow.
It is made out of syncenicite, which is a Nether exclusive resource. It works similar to iron.
Oh, is that what?
That is what
the
this
gold is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Typically, a lot of our gold accenting is syncenicite, just because it provides more. It's more malleable of a mineral to make things, where gold isn't as malleable.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's prettier than gold, anyways.
It is.
I like the design on
color
it.
better than gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a less harsh yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we will take a walk to Karma's lab.
Okay.
I don't know if Karma wants to lead the way.
Are you saying you don't know the way to my lab?
No, I know the way, but I don't know if you want to give any, like, unfacts or anything like that.
I wasn't aware I was being guide.
My first field trip.
Oh, field trip.
Whoa.
No, I think we're all sufficiently a little nervous, so no pressure. It's gonna be fine.
We do have signs everywhere, so if you happen to get lost,
Oh,
It's not as terrible as it seems.
oh, okay.
With
I'm
the
not
blight,
nervous.
there's less undead around.
Uh-oh.
And we've obviously encased it, so it protects us from any flying creatures as well.
Well, prior to the blight, they still liked to make their ways into the pathways.
They did, but they, at least for us, they were harmless.
Yeah, not for Annabelle.
No.
This is my home.
Oh. It looks like it's snowing.
It doesn't.
Kind of.
No, so I would not recommend trying it.
That's fair.
No.
It is very ashy, I can confirm.
Let me look real quick. But since the goal is to, do you know, I assume you know what your illness is at
We're working off of the assumption that it's a seraph illness called Ashen Wing Syndrome.
Okay, let me take you in here.
Is it ashen or ash and?
Ashen.
Okay. I see.
The main, I guess, affliction that accompanies that is at some point in time the body experienced trauma or a toxin and it starts to kill itself from the inside out, much like a very slow, prolonged flu that begins to shut down the organs.
So it's a matter of trying to identify what that toxin may be and neutralizing it, I assume.
I think so, but I have assumptions, but nothing set in stone.
That is very fair. My main concern, I'm definitely not very educated on Seraph-specific illnesses. I primarily specialize in the Therian. So if I ever say anything incorrect for your species, feel free to stop me.
Of course. I just appreciate your time in general.
I can definitely try my best for you. Have you... I take it you've potentially tried different health type potions.
Yes.
Taking that type of medication.
I did receive medications earlier on. I also was being treated by Bryn very briefly, and the medications work for symptoms, mostly by way of just putting me to sleep for long periods of time. I kind of figured that was just to give my body a chance to mend whatever it could mend on the inside without causing more trauma from waking.
I know with Bryn's expertise, if there's something actively blocking that, it doesn't serve to its fullest potential. So I take it he just wasn't able to identify or remove the toxin that is corroding.
Yeah. No, everything that I've taken thus far has only worked on symptoms. There's not been a lot in the way of helping with toxins.
Offhand, my first thought is some type of antidote, but it's hard to do if I don't know the components. How, if you have this knowledge on the illness, if I were to flush out the toxin from your system, do you think that your internal organs would be able to recover, or do you think that they are damaged to it to an extent that wouldn't be mendable?
So I understandably can't necessarily see the extent, but since Nimbus's passing, I fear that if there's not many, there's at least my heart that is past repairable. I also, as far as, I don't know if it's an appendage, it's not really an organ. My wings are completely gone. I'm not positive that they will ever come back.
I am sorry about the loss of your wing.
I could not imagine. I am sorry as well.
Without putting more stress on those around me, I do what I'm capable of, and I don't want to be anybody's main concern, or at least I didn't up until now. And
well, my personal view is that everyone should value their own life, in that you shouldn't be worried about causing people concerned if it's to do with you being able to function.
I'm learning that.
When you started seeing your symptoms start up, how soon did you start getting treatment, or was it left untreated for an extended period of time?
So we originally thought it was just feather flu, which kind of comes and goes like a cold. And that was 5 years ago. And I haven't started receiving treatment until the Halloween festival that Winter put on. So an extended period of time, if for sure.
And I can definitely see why your organs would not be in the best shape if they weren't given ample time to receive aid for them. I don't know if I have any antidotes just on hand.
Karma, additionally, I have been giving healing potions to help with pain. If at the very least, those have been working, I hope.
Much the same as what I had received from Bryn. They help get me to a place where I'm able to sleep. And that sleep just goes on for such prolonged periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6, 7, 8 days in a row, just blackout.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not in pain, so
it's good.
I would assume they're helping.
Because if you were and awake, it would make it difficult for your body to heal and function properly. For the Ashen Wing Syndrome, I forget, you said it was caused by some type of trauma to it.
Right.
Are you able to tell me what you think may have caused it so I can see if I can reverse some type of elixir for you?
So my assumption is this started around the same time we started seeing like the lore keeper and the sacrifices made there, and we lost our advisor and I was made advisor, and my princess started relying on me quite a bit, and my brother started acting differently, and I'm working under the assumption that it's either the power that the lore keeper holds just affected whatever ethereal seraph soul I have, or the stress from everything and trying to be the glue that holds the Seraph Kingdom together has just increasingly made it worse.
Well, I know
think
that
both
the
those could definitely be possibilities.
I don't believe that the Lore Keeper deals in souls necessarily, but I know that they've meddled quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you think it's some sort of prolonged growing trauma to maybe your mind then? It's with the stress and...
It's possible. Definitely possible. I know that, for lack of a better word, like a mental illness can become a physical illness when not addressed and treated properly. So it's incredibly possible.
And that's where I was kind of thinking of it being that stress induced, and because you said you consider yourself kind of holding the glue of the kingdom, that is a significant amount of stress to put onto somebody without breaks, especially if you have illness symptoms, even if it was of a different flu.
Right.
You continued taking on work and didn't get your break time. Has there been, so you haven't felt any type of improvement since you've started addressing your symptoms? It's just been the symptoms have toned down, but it's the illness seen.
So I'm not exhausted, I'm not dizzy anymore, but following Nimbus's death, there's a feeling of being kind of untethered, like there's something broken or loose inside of me, and it feels as though like no amount of sleep has helped that. And I don't think that it's necessarily related, but I think that it's
another fate tether
making it worse, if that makes sense.
Because being in a good state of mind does tend to benefit the healing process, rather than if, I assume you definitely have been going through a lot of grief, and that can definitely hinder the body's healing, coping ways.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that if it is stress induced and it's to the point, or it is the reason of it is being all the stress and it's gotten to the point of damaging your body, and even with having your symptoms addressed, your body itself still isn't improving necessarily or being able to mend the damage that was done. I fear it may continue to progressing, even if you did go on to an extended vacation of sorts where nothing around you could stress you out.
Right.
Is there anything that you have that you could try today? Anything that you have worked on?
If you want me to be completely frank, given I don't exactly know this illness, I probably would also just offer different elixirs I have on hand, but they would likely only address symptoms, not the cause. And assuming that we can just eliminate the things that are stressing you out in a more relaxed mind, if your body your body's current state doesn't seem like it's going to heal now.
Yeah.
Especially when it's your organs. Those aren't exactly the easiest to mend, to put bluntly.
Right.
And we don't... Let's see. I'm trying to compose... Because if I compare this to Netherian circumstances, as many people are aware, we have an immunity to poisons, to most toxins. It's not something that greatly affects us. So organs, for example, wouldn't necessarily reach this state.
Okay.
So my thought process as an Etherian is normally we body temperature to the point where it can burn off that toxin so that you're causing its harm, and so that our body can mend itself. But as a seraph, you don't have that immunity that you would need.
Yeah, I mean,
I've had temperatures.
I've had like a slight fever, but I would assume it is nothing compared to how hot your bodies naturally run.
From my understanding, the only time that we get sick is if it's something that's like more infection related versus trauma, and usually we can recover from it, or I know within our realm we can try and find a nullifying agent, right? That's
It's whenever we have things afflict us, it normally comes from our same realm. And as it comes from here, normally the antidote also lays here.
Right.
So it's a balance.
Do you have any of that soup that Dan used to make? If not, I can go and check his place.
I suppose I do, but it's... How long has it been since Dan made a fresh bowl of soup?
Maybe
I'm
he
sure
has the recipe somewhere.
I'm sure that we could eat it because we're not going to get food poisoning from it. But unless you're just craving food at the moment.
No, I was thinking like that is like one of our like designated foods that like we have access to. You know, it's a food from our realm. Like maybe if she tries eating it, it would help. I was gonna make a fresh batch.
I have you. Like, you're more than welcome to. Do you need a bowl?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll go grab some nether wart. Give me a second.
Oh wait, we have some.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then right here.
She had me mildly concerned for a second.
There you go.
Like I was like, if you feed her 5-year-old soup.
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Oh.
No. Here.
Those were the chat.
Try that again.
Oh.
No.
I'm not sure this aids in the healing process. It feels like the reverse.
It was worth a shot. Usually when I had my wings, I would exhaust my hunger a little bit more, but I don't struggle with that as much now.
Do you
as
have
soon
any
as I'm hungry, I'll try it.
Do you have any mechanical wings? I don't have any. Where's Zakaria when you need him?
I have definitely probably, I think so. I think I have a pair made for Dolly for when she's older.
Do you think?
Oh, I don't want to use her wings. That would make me feel bad. What if I break them?
wouldn't break
She actually has no interest in wings. I'm not sure she's ever going to actually want them. She is scared of heights.
If we just use them
That's so
to
fair.
maybe it gives you the same effect, so you're still exhausting yourself with it.
We could try it.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did you have something in your ender chest?
Maybe. I was afraid that this would lead to no wings, and so I may have prepared beforehand, but
You made me wings?
maybe.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I felt like your wings were kind of a big part of being a seraph person.
Big
so I
mercenary,
have
big
perspective.
baby.
I don't know. Disheartening. So, I made some.
Thank you.
Hopefully, whatever treatments we can give you will bring back your natural ones, but if not, then
Yeah.
there's a backup plan.
I'm gonna be
Also
real
s-
honest.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say the muscle structure would still be there, right? You've just lost your feathers.
I hope so. Yeah. I was gonna say this whole thing has been disheartening. So that's a more important thought than my thought.
No. Why do you say that?
But- It's just hard to feel like I've spent all my life in a kingdom filled with people that have known me better than anyone, and somebody that's been here for less than a year has been one of the only people to think about things like that.
Some people have clearer eyes than others.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are fancy.
I like that color on you.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't even remember how wings work. There we go. Okay, give me a second. I'll be back. I'm just going to the hallway. I'm not dying.
Maybe try using the stairs. You can glide down.
Forgets how wings work, accidentally crashes into lava. It'd be a terrible story to tell.
Give me my soup back.
Luckily, there isn't not much exposed lava in my home. I have a 4-year-old elven child that runs around, so I have to be mindful of it.
Oh,
I can't say the same about mine.
I can't eat this anyways because seraphs are vegetarian.
Interesting.
It grows in the ground as a plant.
It wouldn't let me.
Interesting. Well, it was worth a shot.
If we're thinking of giving you Netherian substances, you're more than welcome to shoot me down on this. I'm going to spitball an idea, and it's a rather extreme one, to put it simply. But sure, you're more than aware of our advisor Fang. He is a seraph, and then he's now has Netherian traits rather than seraph traits.
Right.
And in that process of it, he was very much wounded at the start of it, and through the transformation, and because as the body gets to the height Netherians are, which is comparable to lava, it would to an extent mend cauterize your wounds in a way. So your organs, for example, liver, heart, of that nature, it could very well offer to them, and bend it in its own way.
Are you
But
saying
like I said, that is a
we used the
extreme.
same procedure that we did on Fang to help heal her organs?
If, like I said, it's an extreme suggestion, but if you've already been treated with Bryn's ability, with an extensive amount of health potions, regeneration elixirs, and they aren't capable of mending your organs, then I'm not sure what would be, in a traditional
This could go
sense,
really
be able
badly.
to help them rather than allow them to continue to progress. Because if we do continue giving you symptoms, on the possible bright side of it is you wouldn't get worse, but I suspect you would continue to have long bouts of sleep and you wouldn't get better. It would more so be a stasis of your current condition.
Right.
And if you ever fall behind on treating your symptoms, it would just continue to worsen, and then you would be on a stasis on that worsened level again. If you are potentially made an Etherian, given the way previously done to Fang, it should be able to mend your organs. If there is a toxin present that was induced from stress that is currently plaguing your body and isn't able to be cleansed out, I suspect an Etherian should be able to push that out because we are not plagued by that.
So,
Right.
can you pull back on it? Can you do enough that it helps treat it but not fully convert? Is that something that you could do and then, you know, heal rather than change?
The thing is, how I know what I did to Fang, it was the last resort. It was a last resort. Fang would not have survived had it not gone through. I artificially increased his body temperature, and I continued to increase that temperature while constantly infusing him with fire-resistant elixirs and health elixirs to out. I do suspect it was a painful process. He was unconscious through the entire ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
I
also
don't
mended
know
him
if
with
it's something.
gold and blackstone as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that was more if he had superficial wounds that needed to be filled, essentially.
Yes. I wouldn't say that if I started doing it, it's something that we could necessarily pull back from, because if we do it in order to rid your body of the toxin in hopes that it no longer harms your organs, we would need to get you to that high enough temperature. And once you get to that point, it likely you might stay at that temperature, because that's how it happened to Fang, was he stayed at that temperature even if it was due to me. I didn't want to just rapid fire increase his body temperature. It was more so a hours long process, because his condition was so bad. In your case, if we were to do something, we could probably, I have more than enough materials on hand to liquor without harm to you. It's a long journal, but I do have the journal that I kept whenever I was watching over Fang. But if we do make you an Etherian, your organs, to an extent, would have an overhaul to them because it would need to, all of them would need to adjust to the state of
really
their
bad
body.
politically.
And so if they do that, that could be a solution to mending them,
Save
since
Cirrus and
traditional
she becomes
potions and
Nadarian,
methods aren't working.
the Seraphs are gonna potentially retaliate for stealing their people. If we don't do something, though, she's going to die.
I'm
think will
interested in whatever it
trigger
would
Atlas
take
to
to
do
keep me
something
around.
stupid.
There's obviously situations in my life that require me to continue to be here for them. Why are you guys okay with helping me, though? What's the motivation in that? And I'm not trying to sound ungrateful at all. I just, like, my own kingdom didn't even reach out their hand in this way, and it feels like this is such a, like, you're saying that you're willing to make me part of your species, and we barely even know each other.
I, for one, when I have the knowledge I need to help somebody or potentially help them, I do like to try to do so. I don't want to stand by knowing there's something I could have done that I didn't.
Okay.
Despite what our kind have been at heads for a long time, but they were at one point neutral with each other. And I can't help feel, in protecting my sister, I have made this strife worse. I can't speak for karma, but I have an interesting relationship with the concept of death.
That's understandable.
I think there's a balance. I do believe that when it is your time to go, it is your time to go. However, despite what people may think, our hearts aren't made of stone. If anything, they are the opposite. They are full of fire, and fire is, although chaotic, it is life.
Well, I can't. I don't think I'll ever be able to tell you how much I appreciate even just reaching out to me. So,
of course. To give some insider knowledge, I guess you could say, despite what people may know, the Nether isn't actually run in a dictatorship fashion. It is run on trade and barter. We don't work in money here. We help each other. We provide for each other. No citizen is less equal to any of the royals. There are rules to respect royals' privacies and things, but we are very open with a lot of the communication and the sharing of what goes on here. And I can't say that when someone of our blood comes and requests something of helping, that I can't not help. Your brother also went against the crown to ask for my help. After I already was, but...
he means well, I think.
He does. He was too prideful to directly ask, but I got what he was saying in the end. There are... If this is the only way to protect you and help you find a different fate, a different end fate, then I don't mind assisting or helping. There is a bigger, not to be political or anything, but there is a bigger political weight of this as well.
It's understandable.
I can't speak for the Seraphs, but I don't know how kindly they would take to you being now Netherian. And I don't want to spy. I don't want to have to worry about either of you double agenting. If you are to be Netherian, I would extend a hand of trust, and I hope that you would extend a hand of loyalty.
Of course. And this might not be my place at all. The only thing that I ask is my brother's children and Rain be kept safe as much as possible.
I can only promise her safety if there is her compliance.
That's fair.
As for your brother's children, I didn't know they existed, but I have no reason to harm them.
That's one of the main driving factors in finally taking some more extreme measures in wanting to keep myself alive, is that there's now responsibilities by way of smaller creatures that I would hate to leave in my wake. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that I even get to see them again, and I'm not just asleep or one day not here at all.
Well, if you're decided that you do want to go this, is it something you want to pursue today? So I should have what I need on hand.
I don't see why not. I mean, I don't have any other pressing matters, especially if it would just make me more sick. And if you have the time to dedicate to it.
I do want to make it abundantly clear that it is going to hurt.
I understand.
Find where I put them.
And what of you?
Continue.
What of me?
Should we go through with this, and should this work, where do you stand? Should it not work, what will you do?
I have enough faith that it's going to work that I haven't thought about what I would do if it didn't. But I think if it's something that's going to keep her alive, it's worth taking a shot on. And giving her the best opportunity to keep living.
Okay.
And after? Should it all work out?
I don't know. I set my house on fire before I came here.
Oh.
Why?
I don't really intend on going back to Stratus at least.
We picked up a stray.
Stop.
I am not a stray.
Karma.
Why
I
did
thought I
you?
used my inside voice.
Why did you set your house on fire?
Because I don't plan to go back. I don't know where I'll go, but it won't be back there.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I had every intention of living outside of Stratus as well, so.
There's not anything left there to go back to.
Well, as someone of half-blood, should you need sanctuary, we can discuss options.
Just go around
ahead.
setting your house on fire. That's crazy.
Well, I wanted it to look believable if I didn't ever show back up.
Did you plan to die?
What happened? His house is on fire. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm willing to.
Start with, just to kind of help your body cope with it, there is a fire resistant potion.
Okay.
I will continue giving those to you. So I'll go ahead and give you more now.
Okay.
There's a second one. So you're gonna start with those, and then after you have one of those, I have elixirs infused with magma. So that is going to immediately start to heat up your internal body.
Okay.
And those would target inside your body. We're also going to need to work on heating up your external body so that it isn't out of proportion. My best way, it's relaxing for us, for you, not so much. We do have a lava bath. But that I want to ensure that you do take those resistant potions. And I can probably give you some pain relievers too. I don't think they're going to hold too much once it entirely sets in, but it might act as a buffer.
Okay.
You go here. You want to follow? This is the lava pool. The one exposed lava pool in the house. But
Okay.
I would just send you have that.
Pardon?
Bottoms up, I guess.
Be very careful, you do not have resistance.
I'm gonna take this pain reliever first.
Karma, do you have additional resistant potions?
Oh,
Oh, get out! No, get out, get out, get out, get out! Oh! Drink that.
It's hot. It's
Take that totem in case as well.
Drink the potion.
okay.
I'm more fireproof than you think I am.
I understand, but
I feel like my whole chest is
please.
on fire.
It's kind of a heartburn.
Yeah.
That's putting it minorly, most likely.
But when
Kind of feels like my insides are melting a little bit.
did you take the
It's
magma one
likely-
Yeah.
and the fire? Okay.
Yeah. This is the second magma one. I'm nervous.
It'll be all right.
I can't see. Am I supposed to get in there?
Yes, when you feel ready.
Okay. It's so hot.
Okay, you can stand it.
This is the last elixir.
It's gonna get warm. Very, very, very warm. Okay. Your body, should it work, it will regulate itself.
It's gonna reach the temperature and it's going to forcibly adjust to it.
I kind of feel like I'm maybe starting to go to sleep.
It's okay, I'm right here.
Okay.
Keep fighting it. You got it.
In a cooler day.
Sorry.
If it ends up going bad.
Is it too hot? Are you cooling off at all? Oh no. That's great. It's okay.
I'm just dizzy a little bit. I
got you.
It kind of feels like a panic attack.
I think
my
that's
chest
your.
hurts.
I think that's. I'm no doctor, but I would think that is your body. No pun intended, but fight or flighting.
Yeah, maybe.
It's okay. Lava has always been known to you to be dangerous, but to us,
Yeah.
it is not. It is warm and comforting. It embraces you. It brings you life.
Hey.
Let that feeling wash over you.
Okay. Well, the good news is I didn't scream like a little baby.
Even if you did, that would have been fine.
I'm more so expecting you to.
But the bad news is I think I passed out a little bit. I kind of feel like I'm gonna puke. A little bit.
The lava will burn it, so if you need to, you can.
Also, I'm worried that my Seraph clothes after I get out of this pool might not be here.
Oh.
We'll go fetch you one of my gowns.
Okay.
Is Red okay?
Red is fine. I'm sorry for making light of the situation. I don't think anyone really needs to see that. I don't think I need to see that.
It's nothing I haven't seen before. On bodies, not on you.
Odd thing to say.
That's fair.
I say odd
to be
stuff.
a little bit more relaxing.
Mhm.
I say odd stuff too.
Well,
My toes hurt a little bit, but everything else is starting to feel better.
that's good.
Yeah.
I do have that gown. Once you get out, I do want to look over to see when you get dressed after.
Okay.
If there are any concerns that we need to treat, because they should
I will look away.
prior.
You want to step in here just for Atlas's sake?
I'll stay here.
Fine. I'll just this corner here.
Do Do you have any like searing pain, like specifically on certain spots?
My toes are still a little hot, but I wouldn't say it's searing.
Okay, I don't see blistering that would be caused by the heat, so it looks like it did mended itself.
Okay.
So
I
do
beg your
think
pardon?
You are fine currently. Something to note, because what we have now is we've gotten your body to that temperature, so I do want to regularly be naturally maintaining that temperature, and you don't start decreasing back to what your seraph body temp was. As long as it doesn't begin decreasing, I think the rest of the Netherian traits would begin to follow suit.
Okay. I guess now we just kind of wait. Okay.
With your higher temperature, it comes with that natural immunity to poisons because it burns out harmful substances. So as it does that, my theory is that it's also going to burn off the toxins that were stress developed within your body that was harming you. And with you have been encased in lava, I believe that organs should have been hardened to an extent similar to how Netherians naturally are, and that in itself would have strengthened them, so any of your weak ones should have been improved. If not healed, I think we could definitely get them onto that track.
Okay.
Some other things are that you, as we were saying, you're immune to poison, so I would assume that plays a part as well. In regards to like health-wise, like I don't know if you would continue to get sick. I feel like Karma's explained that. And with the nature of the fire, you are stronger in it.
Okay. So, like you were saying with the lava bath, that I would have like a strength there, like it would be like reparative almost.
Should you be within fire or lava, it empowers us. You would do more damage should you need to.
I would compare it to like an adrenaline boost. So more energy, you definitely do more damage. It's just overall makes you stronger. So for now, I am going to definitely recommend take lava baths.
Get used to the
no longer
feeling.
Using the. Are you out of the guest room?
Yes.
You are more than welcome if you need to, if you want to. I would prefer you to, but I don't want to force you. To stay in the guest room here, it would ample access to a lava bath. It would also let me be able to keep a closer eye on you.
I did bring that up.
Symptoms don't worsen.
Based on your, I said based on your treatments, you may need to stay for a short while.
Okay. That's fine.
I just want to make sure the transformation sticks and doesn't start to wane on you, because we do want to ensure that you are healing.
That's understandable.
It will just, it's more comforting if I can easily ensure that if something starts to feel off to you, that I am easily available.
Okay. It looks like these clothes at least sort of made it out.
If you wish to go change, we can show you those quarters.
Yeah. I might be a minute. I'm still feeling like I might pass out again. So
let me. Is it pass out from pain or just to an extent?
Yeah.
Atlas, I believe you're
I'm
good.
Not sure.
To follow.
Here's
mostly just
pain reliever.
If you want to sit here.
Oh.
Yes. Potions themselves are of a lesser temperature than your body temp. So whenever they do have a bit of a singe when they go down because it's just cooler on the throat than what your throat is.
They contain water, so
Mhm.
Oh,
yeah. That's another thing. Be very careful of water. We'll need to enchant your armor so that you can go in water for short periods of time, but I suggest avoiding it.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say for now, especially since it's such a new transformation, that you try to ensure avoiding water until it is more cemented into place.
Mhm.
But I definitely
Okay.
do have spare water protection books we can use.
I believe
Over
there's some
here.
in the Grand Library as well.
okay.
Toss me your armor, my lady.
Milady.
Okay.
My lady.
Yeah,
It
just
can only go on one
needs the
piece.
water.
Yeah, only one piece, and
Yeah.
it cannot go on anything that already has protection on it.
Oh,
So my recommendation is to put it onto the pants.
Hmm.
Is how I did my children's.
If it has a protection enchant on it already, you might need to make new ones. Which
understandable.
we, with our alliance with the Winters, is something that can be crafted.
What are you
Oh,
what are you doing?
I'm making stuff. Hold on.
Do you need a water prop book?
No, I've got a couple.
4?
You're just
Or water prop 4?
I have a question.
Why are you just
Sure.
holding on to that?
Pardon?
What is your question?
Um,
Rapid fire.
Although
now.
that's an Eternium, Anvil, and Hammer, correct?
Yeah.
Those require netherite ingots, correct?
If you make them, yeah.
Did you steal those?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
So you either stole them or you had netherite.
No.
Atlas.
I spent the
Where-
last, like, I spent
Is
the
it
last, like,
borrowed?
week in the end, searching for Era, and I have stumbled upon some things in my journeys.
Why are you looking for Ira?
She's a wanted criminal.
There's a bounty
So
on
you
her
took
head.
it Wait, so you took it upon yourself to be the one that like goes after her?
Yeah.
Why?
Something to do.
That's a weird hobby, but okay.
I might not fully remember how to do this, but
Well, while he does that, you want me
will
to
move all
show
my
you
stuff
to
you
the guest bedroom?
Sure. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have more questions unanswered.
By him? Probably.
Yep.
Please torture.
no, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't. I've got my whole house in my hands.
Oh no. Pass the torch.
I tell you, astray.
Stray.
Going to rest briefly and change. I do think at least a short nap is in order for her, because of the stress that or strain, I should say, that put on her body. But she said it's
I would assume.
a 10-minute nap of sorts.
I see. I think it's interesting that we have a blacksmithing area, but he's just set up shop in there.
Well, the blacksmithing area is rather far away.
Yes,
I'm
but
new here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I've given Cirrus the guest bedroom, but I guess if you need to sleep somewhere, there's the clinic bed.
Perfect. It's come to my attention that I am going to need a smithing table, and there is not one.
I have one.
is that an Eternium pickaxe?
Yeah.
I like the color on it.
Thanks. I have this sword too.
Ooh. I fancy my scythe more than a sword.
Me too.
I use my sword. I prefer to just throw potions and use explosives, but that gets full caught in the collateral crossfire.
True.
Now she should be good to go.
Awesome.
It's unfortunate that it takes away a protection enchant, but she will be safer with it.
Yeah, it balances out, I think. It'd be a shame to have all that protection and then die to the rain.
So rain without proper protection from it can do a significant amount of damage.
Mm-hmm. It's good to have nourishment food on hand as well. Something I can inform her about.
Oh, you know, I brought extra.
Wonderful.
I have an abundance in the kitchen as well. I know Lillian has made some at the
Oh
castle.
yes. Then the keep is the kitchen and the keep is stocked with food.
Perfect. Then she'll be well taken care of, I think.
Out of curiosity, can I have a feather?
Have a feather?
Can I have
His?
wing feathers? Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen black feathers.
They are very they are very intriguing. Do they come from your Netherian side? Do you know?
I assume so. I guess with the like hierarchy of seraph stuff, that when I became a knight they should have changed colors.
Oh.
And being how they didn't, I assume something is overpowering that.
She's an interesting one.
I'm just gonna pluck my feathers, man.
I'm not the stray.
I didn't say you were the stray. Neither is he.
Not interesting.
Here?
A stray as in strayed from home.
My lady, can I provide him with fire resistance?
Yes.
I have two. I'm really stubborn and won't use them though.
I mean, if you're going to be in the nether more often, it might be at least safer to have them on hand just in case.
Keep the two that I have in my
No, take the
inventory,
box.
my shulker box. Oh, it's a whole box? Fine. Fine.
Keep the 2 on you and keep the box safe.
Okay. I can handle that.
He disappeared.
It seems it has
Oh, she went up here.
some physical.
Karma?
Yes, she.
Oh,
See physically some of the nether transformation on her.
indeed.
Wow.
You
But-
have a white streak in your hair, and your eye
You
has.
have cool white hair like I do.
What?
Yeah. You've got
Um.
white like my hair.
I don't know if I have anything
Oh,
to show you.
There's
a
there's
reflection.
glass up here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I think that shows that the Netherian traits are taking root inside you, which is a good sign.
Does it normally happen this fast?
Well,
This was kind of, well, it
it's
was,
hard to
the
tell
process
with
was long.
Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Fang, his process was significantly longer, and his body wasn't one that was just mended through the transformation. So I was also actively working on him. So his physical effects may have been overshadowed by the fact that I've worked gilded blackstone into his body
Oh.
to make up for what he was lacking.
He was,
Okay.
you were dying. You were decaying. He was on the ledge,
Fatally
about to fall.
Wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You-
Maybe there just wasn't a whole lot left inside for it to. Maybe we just filled me back up. I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't disagree. That you look beautiful though.
Thank you.
Of course.
It might take some getting used to, but I'm alive, and that's what matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But definitely while you're here, as you can see in the room right there that we went through, that's the kitchen. So I keep the
Over
fridge
here.
stocked with food. No, it's
Ah.
what we passed through here.
Oh yes, this.
My bedroom is down that hallway.
Yeah. She built into the side of a mountain, so like it's a lot of like tunnels and caves. I get lost still.
I used to get lost in Stratus, and it's completely out in the open with like no obstacles. So it might take me a minute, but I'll get there. It'll be fine.
Well, at least you're not gonna like get trapped in my home. Because there is 2 separate doorways out. So if you start up here and you just go down, you'll find a door. Or if you just start going up, you'll find a doorway. So
Oh,
shall I get her the waystone, at least for here specifically?
Sure. I think
Or
that
do
would be
we-
smart.
Okay. Follow me. And so, yes, this is the waystone to my home. If you were to use a warp stone, you can only access here while being actively in the nether to begin with. So that is something to keep in mind.
Okay. I don't. Thank you,
Of course.
both of you, for everything. And
I want to ask both of your wants going forward. Unfortunately, holding the crown, I do have other and a lot of different things on my mind. As I mentioned, the political aspect of all of this. You being half-blooded and you now being full, you have a place here. But as I explained with our people, we run on a lot of loyalty and trust between each other and between myself.
of course,
I do not expect either of you to bend any sort of knee, but there would be consequences should you go back to Stratus and break that loyalty or trust.
the way that I see it, and this could just be the massive aspect of everything that I've just gone through, but you didn't have to extend your arms to me. You didn't have to come to me and even mention that you knew that I was dying. You didn't have to offer me help, and you did. And that's not something that I'm willing to just push away or to betray. That's more than a lot of people that I've been close to all my life have even tried. And in my opinion, it's not just loyalty that I owe you. And I think that that's a fair ask from both of us, honestly.
Thank you.
Of course.
As for you?
I feel like I've cut my ties with Stratus. And
By burning your house down?
yeah. Literally
Sorry.
broke the bridge. And then I feel like I've been trying to do some things to show you that I can be loyal to the Nether.
You have proven yourself greatly. Now, there is still going to be an arm's reach as
Of course.
trust is developed, but there is initial trust from me, at least, that is there. So, I am going to provide you with some information that has occurred, and I guess I can also give you a tour. I believe that there is an empty home down in the town, should you wish to take up residency there, or if you wish to stay here, or build your own home, or whatever you'd like. But you have a home here. With that being said, your home is also in Winter and in Elven, as there has been a merger that has been signed between the three of our kingdoms, and I hold the crown to them.
Oh.
So, you are Netherian, but you are also Noxian. We have combined to create the Kingdom of Equinox.
Okay.
I hold the title of Queen. There is a council of people for each region, and we plan to make decisions for everyone.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, I love winter. I'm very close with Max, so that's not an issue. I haven't had much experience with Elven, but that's something that can grow with time. But if it's anything like you were saying previously, that you are very open with your people and it's all very much based on loyalty and care and traits like that, I'm fine with that.
Wonderful. Since the Nether specific Karma here will be the Lady of the Nether. So should you require anything on that stance outside of your treatment, she is the one that you would go to, and she would come to me. And yeah.
Okay.
That we're kind of here. I have been weighing the options of extending that offer to Rain.
Right.
And there have been some things regarding the mermaids that we're trying to figure out, but as it stands with the Mers, our neutrality pact is still instated, but waning. And we have no alliance or neutrality with the Seraphs. That does not mean that you cannot see them or speak to them. Also, these children that you said that you were in charge of now, I don't wish to have you separate your time between them. So if it's easier for them to be here, then that is something that I can allow. But they ultimately would be considered a Netherian citizen.
Right. I mean, they will be my... I'm not sure the genders yet. Niblets, my nieces, my nephews, my whatever they might be. So I don't get to necessarily make that ultimate decision. That falls to Umiko, but I appreciate having the door open for me to be able to visit.
I see.
As far as Rain and Stratus goes, I have no idea. She's been hiding things from me for a long time. And I haven't felt as close with her as I used to. So I don't know where she would sit with that.
It's all political, and I can, when you're feeling better, we can discuss more, as well as options.
I do feel as, upon taking my new status and loyalties into account, that it is only fair to make you aware that Rain is no longer Princess of Stratus. She has stepped down and passed the crown to I have not been around. This happened the other night, and I have slept since then up until today, or when I first got here. I don't know that it's been longer than a day, but I'm not sure what she has done with her ruling thus far. As when I woke up this morning, there wasn't a lot of people around. I kind of snuck out of the kingdom, so.
Huh. Well, if you snuck out, then I would hope that our favor leans in no one following.
Yes.
I do hope we're not blamed for kidnapping.
Oh, if they try to come at you guys for kidnapping, I have perfect capabilities of standing on my own 2 feet and saying that is not how that happened.
Trust me, I am aware of...
If anybody kidnapped me, it was Atlas.
Yeah, they can blame me for that one.
Trust me, I am aware of your courageousness.
I try. I feel like a very small mouse in a very large cat trap, but I try to stand up for those that I love and those that have treated me with the same respect and kindness. So
Well, if you'd like, I can give you another quick tour. We've seen the keep, but I can show you the town.
sure.
Well, if you're feeling up to it, of course. I don't want to push you.
Surprisingly, after my little nap, I feel better than I've felt in years.
I'm glad.
It's good to know.
Yeah. I feel a little nauseous. But it could just be that it's pushing everything out and there's nowhere else for it to go. But
Again, if you need to, just in the lava. It'll burn it.
Please, not on the floor.
No. Oh.
You have things for me. Oh. They're black like yours.
Yeah, I'm not good at making things other colors.
Well, you know what? If people want to judge me and judge you for the color of our wings, we might as well make a statement.
Here, the color of your wings does not matter. It just shows that you come from a royal bloodline. Well, obviously, you know Karma's lab. If you go down, there is a museum.
Do not touch the lava.
Oh.
He's so bad.
I wanted to too.
You can.
You can get away with it. The pull of the void.
There is a Sir. There is a museum down there. Should you wish to have a place to, sit, relax, there is like a little balcony, I guess, area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Infested
just.
with butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, it's right here. There is a. Obviously, these pathways for the majority all connect to each other. Otherwise, they just kind of lead off. So just be careful. This is the children's playground.
Cute. I didn't know that colors this bright even existed, let alone down here.
I will say that the Nether is very beautiful. You just have to have the right, I guess, perspective, or you just need to look hard enough.
Yeah.
There is a jungle biome that way. Kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. There's some mobs in there that are quite annoying to deal with. But
Not anymore. The blight has kind of.
They might
species.
spawn. They might be around. That's just a pathway. Up near the top of the keep, there is one of our knights' homes. Straight ahead is towards the jungle, but also an open area where you could build your home. But this way is to the town. You can get a sneak peek of it here. I'm not sure if your eyes are fuzzy.
They are a little bit, but it's still very pretty.
They will adjust. I don't know why that scaffolding's there. Don't just ignore it.
Remnants of the construction.
Yeah. Up near the waystone, you probably saw a staircase that went down. That leads to our graveyard, but there is a platform for those with wings to be able to fly down to the town versus walking.
Oh. Okay.
This is, I believe, the empty house. Yes. There's this house that is empty. I think it was going to be turned into a tailor's shop, but Lillian does a lot of her tailoring out of her own home, so there's that.
fair.
And I believe that this mill house right here is also vacant. there is just some maintenance to keep up with the mill.
That's fair.
Down there is our spleef arena. We had some fun with it. Also, I don't know if you can see it in the distance. It's quite far off. We also have a Strider stable. Should you wish to take another form of transport over here, there's a boat and a dock that receives it. This is the blacksmith's house or hut. I believe Sparrow has taken it over. They haven't said if we're not allowed in. I kind of go in there all the time because our old blacksmith Gabe had a large supply of items, so we would we would take from it with his permission, obviously. Over here is the bar. This was where Dan lived, and he would work out of it. This building here, and then this mansion is Lillian and Lucario's home.
Oh, it's beautiful. You can definitely see Lillian's eye.
Mm-hmm. I won't give you to the inside. I'll let them do that for you. But this way we have our pier. It was kind of crafted around this fallen dragon skeleton.
Oh.
There is some lore regarding it. You can read it if you want, but you don't have to right now.
That's so cool.
Thank you. And there's a bunch of shops that people have set up for different things. But ultimately, this is an area just to sit and kind of hang out and walk around. And we have our memorial area over here.
Aww.
We have one for Sylph, Lena, and Ash. If they are not in the graveyard, they are here. But yeah, that's... I kind of flip-flop between the keep and my own home with Mel. That is far off, and we can go there someday. Probably not now. I'd probably need to speak with Mel about it.
That's understandable.
Yeah. So, but this is our town. You can make your home anywhere.
I'm in love with this mill. It is absolutely beautiful.
I believe Lillian and who helped with this one? I think Lucario actually helped with this one, but this is the maintenance bit that I'm talking about down here. This floor is kind of small, but there is 3 floors to this, I believe. It's small, but...
No, well, okay. So
4 floors.
I lived in a 1-bedroom space in somebody else's castle. Like, this is a mansion. This is beautiful.
There were, before we kind of upgraded and expanded, we had all of the knights within the keep. They had their own rooms, but they had the ability to build their own homes if they wanted to. It's just a matter of they had a space that they could call their own that was close by. Since then, the knights have kind of done that. They've made their own home, and so Fang is the only one that really stays at near the keep anymore. Rules regarding those is just the towers that are on the circular part of the courtyard, you just can't go in. Those are protected rooms. And obviously mine and Mel's quarters in the keep, but everywhere else, with permission from the people, is free reign.
I mean, if this place is not spoken for, I would love to live here.
Of course, by all means. There are, like I said, supplies in the blacksmith. You can also grab your own supplies and blocks. We do have... actually, no, the blacksmith would probably have the most materials. But I know Karma has an
You are
abundance of
welcome.
extra materials that she wants to pawn on people. So if you need them, I'm sure she'd be happy.
The space to store them all.
Yeah.
Digging out the
I'm-
mountain took a lot.
If you ever need deep slate, I have a couple chests full.
Yeah, I think, I mean, deep slate floors would be really pretty. I don't know what else is here, but
There
bring
is
us
a
some stuff if you want.
we can show you the blacksmith. I can give you
Yeah.
I guess a sneak peek. That has a lot of it's a lot of like variations or shade differences between like reds, blues, greens, things like that.
That's fair. Stratus was a lot of pinks and whites.
There we go. The chests are downstairs. So I believe it's this one. No, it's this one with the sapling on it. You can look in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to go through my storage at my home and get
Okay.
resources out of it to decorate.
Which was the
Yeah,
room
I
right
tend
beside
to
the
just
lab.
Collect. Mhm.
Okay.
If it's rare resource, I prefer to be asked first, but normally I will say yes as I know that I'm out of it and can get more.
Okay. Oh, it's these.
And you have a turnium, but should you require any ruby tools or anything like that, we can get them provided for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
The bottom of the bar also is just a farm and like drink making area.
Okay.
So you don't have to go down there and see, but should you wish to make potions, that's where. What?
It's just a small.
Hmm?
It's just a small farm down there. Very small.
Yes, small.
Oh.
Small.
Very small, very humble.
Yep, very humble. Very humble farm. Dan was a very humble guy. But that's typically where we make potions.
Okay.
Yeah. If you need assistance coming out.
Okay,
I got
so
it. There we go.
this button is way less infuriating than the winter doors.
Mm-hmm.
There's something going on with that one winter door
Oh.
that just absolutely makes me so mad.
No, completely understandable. Well,
Oh, the noises here.
yeah. They can be spoopy. That way, Soul Sand Valleys are probably the spoopiest in my opinion. But yes. There's a waystone down here, right? In town? Hold on.
No, it's a warp plate that leads up to Sparrow's home.
Right. It goes to Sparrow's house. This one, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see. And yeah. So there is also like a temporary border up there. Atlas, I just ask that you be careful about sleeping. They can be a bit explosive. But Nadirians don't require sleep, just rest.
I only sleep like every 3 to 4 months. So
With as much sleep as I've had lately, I'm not sure that I'm
you'll never
Ever-
sleep again. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Understandable.
Yeah. Gonna live
Well.
my whole life.
Never sleeping again.
No.
Just think of all the extra time you just gained.
I know, it's so much time for activity.
Well, as a extend of faith, and I thank you for your loyalty, or expected loyalty. I grant you permission to grab the waystone.
I get to touch it.
They likely need the one at the portal too, since they can't access this one from the overworld.
I will go there. This one.
Sorry. I hate
No,
just
you're fine.
appearing inside people's heads.
That's okay. You may grab this one, and then if... I don't know if there's any stuff that you want to grab, but we can go through the portal, and you grab the elven one as well. You'll need it to get back.
Okay.
It's right here. Well, I am happy to have you both. We can go back through if you want.
Take us.
It's
Okay,
it's
I was
cold
like,
here. It's cold here.
Yeah, it's very cold.
I want to keep you warm for now.
Mm-hmm. We can go to Karma's lab.
Okay. It might take me some time to figure out my way around, but it's stunning and massive.
Oh. She's gonna take a second. Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am glad to have extended allies.
Of course.
I am very happy that it worked in helping you.
Honestly, me too. I think now it's just a matter of keeping an eye on things, make sure that it doesn't start rejecting, I think, like we mentioned.
Yeah, I would stay in the nether as much as because of the temperature difference. And if you must go to the overworld, keep it brief. Just
Or bundle
so your
up.
body doesn't try to go back down.
Yeah.
I
Have
know.
a dress that has a casing that lets me flow lava into it. So if anything, I can lend you this, gown. If you
Okay.
do need to do an extended stay in the overworld.
Yeah, the Winter Kingdom can be a bit of a bite. I know Karma
I could
has
see that.
clothes specifically for that. I kind of just wing it, deal with it.
I just
I don't-
personally can't maintain my body temperature, so the Winter Kingdom saps me very quickly.
That's understandable. I mean, before I had temperature fluctuation related problems, it's still very cold there. So I can't imagine what it's like now.
Yeah. Well, with that, if unless you have any other questions, I'm probably going to go home and figure out how to approach Estelle and figure out some other things that require my attention.
Understandable.
But yes.
Would it be okay with you, Karma, if I stay within the nether and maybe work on the mill? Or would you like me to stay in your lab?
As long as you're in the nether, it's fine, because you should stay in here, and then if you're in town, it should be fairly easy for you to come to me to you if something does occur.
Okay. If it's not too much to ask, would you guys be willing to escort me back over there so that I don't get lost?
Oh, yeah. If you want to just go to the keep, you can go.
There it is.
How confident are you in flying right now?
Not confident.
We will walk.
Okay.
I was gonna take the flight way.
Eventually I would like to test those muscles.
Let's take Sparrow's work.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's easier.
eventually I would love to test those muscles, but with me having not been able to use them in such a long period of time, I risk anything yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I would
course.
be very mindful.
Yes.
It's likely that your use of your is going to feel different than what it did when you were Seraph.
Yes.
And you don't have the grace of the resistance of like slowly falling through the air. You will
Yes.
Splat.
If you're not careful with your we trained
You
with
will
our
splat.
wings from a young age. If you're not careful, the hitting the ground is not as soft as
That's
maybe
so
you're
fair.
used to.
So nourishment food is very valuable because along
Oh.
first, your wings are not likely to give out on you.
The food situation in the keep, if you go into the main ballroom, your first left, there's a kitchen and it is stocked full and you are free to take from that whenever you want. It is free range.
Okay. Atlas, would you like to stay with me?
Sure.
Okay. Well,
Well, I have some business to attend to. You get comfortable. If you require anything, either of you, do not be afraid to ask either of us.
yeah. Thank you again.
Of course. I'll see you around.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the work plate to my home.
Yes. I'm taking the one to Sparrow's, and then I'm going to use the warp stone.
Makes sense. I will see you. Ah! I was just going to say I love you. Thank you for
Love you
helping with
too.
this.
I didn't expect you to activate so quickly.
I'm just glad that she's not in pain anymore. I'm not...
I am going to keep at least... I do want to keep a watchful eye on her to ensure.
Yeah, with the quickness, it does worry me that she probably will have reoccurring side effects, but I hope that they're minor.
Yeah. Because, I mean, my initial... But prior to Fang even was a long process of the transformation. But I didn't want to chance having her wait through the long transformation and work. I knew at least with Fang that the brute force method in fact work. So
Yeah,
that's why I used it on her as well.
she's a little
Hers is
healthier.
just quicker. Yeah, because she was healthier and I had what I needed on hand. When with Fang, kind of a fish out of water.
Yeah.
But I will keep an eye on her and make sure that it sticks. And try to
Wonderful.
make sure if she has any issues, that I can remedy them.
You amaze me. Every day.
Well, I have been spending the entirety of my life studying Aetherians, so
I understand, but you are very... Your intelligence is awe-inspiring.
I try my best. Sometimes my brain needs a break, and I just no thoughts. I just do whatever.
Well,
Are we
will...
sure we can't consider him a stray? If he burned down his house and then came here, I feel like we're picking up a stray.
If you want to consider him a stray, that's fine, but I don't think he takes lightly to it.
I'll hold my tongue. I'll just think it.
All right.
I am going to go back to the lab, read through the agreement book.
Perfect. All right. Well, I love you, and I will see you.
Love you.
I was going the wrong way. Well, that was a shocker to me, really. A part of me knew she could handle it, but I was also worried that because it was a sickness that her body maybe wouldn't heal. I hope that she heals. I really do. But that has been this episode. Very interesting revelations, things. It's interesting to me that there's a potential that we could change a lot of people to be Notherian should they so choose, if this is something, if their body is stronger, it might even be instantaneous versus a timed thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure that you leave a like and make sure you subscribe. Also, be sure to subscribe. I know I'm doing this at the end of the video, but be sure to subscribe because we're really close to 8K subscribers, which would be really fun. I've also, by the time this comes out, I have a Blue Sky account, and I might be posting on there more so than I do on Twitter. So make sure to go follow me there. It'll be in the description. All right. Love you guys. Mwah. Be good people, do good things. See you.